basketball fans, please welcome the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. At the point position, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 1, Brady Davis. The big man in the middle, at 7 feet tall, number 19, Jakob Poeltl. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Brandon Ingram. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of your home team. Once again, the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Poeltl down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. Ingram on the wing. Quickly outside. Pass to Dick. The 3 connects from downtown.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Poeltl. Quickly with the ball. Misses from short range. Inside. Nembhard, good.
Good decision by Siakam. Giving up the rock sometimes is the right move.
Left side Dick. Pass to Ingram. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Quickly outside. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto the rebound. Poeltl. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And that's what they pay Poeltl to do. Get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
Siakam outside. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Toronto with a rebound. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Quickly against Halliburton. It's Barnes on the wing. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Again, Halliburton missing. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Here's Nembhard. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 4. Ingram finds Pirtle. Now Barnes. Here's Quickly. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Halliburton. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Right side Ingram. The three from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barnes has got 6 points.
Every year, Scotty Barnes looking increasingly comfortable shooting from the perimeter.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Turner. There's the triple. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And here are the top 3-point shooters in the NBA. R.J. Barrett is second. Fourth, Scotty Barnes.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Ingram on the wing. Up top, Dick. He's guarded by Nembhard. Dick with a miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough. But the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points. And it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Fires it. Halliburton misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Halliburton against Quickly. Great D that time from Halliburton.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Toronto leading by 4. To the inside. Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Drops in the layup for 2.
I don't know how you say this in Austrian, but that's bully ball. Jakob Pirtle.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now Pirtle. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Now here's Barnes. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Boston. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 6.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Halliburton, pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer. Rebound, Toronto. Bernal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Toronto leading by 7. Down low. Here's Quickly. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. To the paint. With a 9-footer. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Indiana. Ingram on the wing. The three is up. Siakam pulls down the board.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Toronto calls timeout. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Left side, Barrett. Back to Dick. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Shed. Launches a three. They get it back. Outside, Dick. Over to the wing. Here's Shed. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Dick. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers trail by 7. Outside, Walker. Nembhard outside. Back to Walker. Pass to Nembhard. Going inside. Toronto grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Raptors lead by 7. Here's Barrett. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Pass to Shed to stop the drought. Sinks it from distance.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Now here's Nembhard. Guarded by Dick. Offensive rebound. Nembhard. Good. Nembhard's got 6.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Barrett. On the wing, Grady Dick. Picked it out of midair. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now here's Barrett. Still without a bucket. And it's Shed missing. To the paint. Here's Walker. The layup off target.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Inside. Pass to Mobo. Outside Barrett. From downtown. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pacers trail by 6. Lets it go from 11. And he comes up with a bucket.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Well, the Raptors shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Outside Dick. Right side Barrett. Back to Dick. Pass to Shed. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Boucher. Pacers with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
McConnell's shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And he makes it. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for McConnell. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Dick. And so McConnell nails them both. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 4-point game. From deep. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's McConnell. And he banks in the layup. McConnell's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Shed. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. The 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Nimhard outside. Oh, good D by Boucher. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
27.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the 3-point line. That's a big difference maker.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Here's Walter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3 from Barnes. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Siakam. The 3 ball. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 5 rebounds in the game. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here's Quickly. 11 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Halliburton. Coming off a 22-point game against Miami. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
And he drops the first.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Boucher. And Ingram is subbed in for Abaji. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Toronto. Pass to Walter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Barnes. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And Barnes rising to the challenge here. He is tough.
Pacers trail by 11. Now Siakam. He's guarded by Barnes. And Siakam with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now quickly. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Walter from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Siakam outside. Halliburton on the wing. McConnell from outside. Walter pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ingram finds quickly. Barnes against McConnell. Barnes, it's good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 14. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Now here's Mathurin. Still no points. Rebounded by Ingram. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Pirtle. To the right side. Here's Walter, defended by Halliburton. Walter can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
McConnell against quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Toronto calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Clock at 4. Quickly from outside. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Here's Halliburton. The offensive rebound. And then Turner with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's McConnell following the bucket by the Raptors. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Now here's Siakam. His offense has been fantastic. averaging just over 17 a game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Quickly with the ball. 7 points in the game. Outside Dick. That one goes. Count it. Dick's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Ooh, the swat by Barnes. He's got that ability to put up big block numbers.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Obi Toppin.
Outside Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
From 11 feet away. Yep, that one's good. Barnes has got 24 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Matherin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Quickly against Halliburton. Here's Dick. And it's Toronto with another.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Where we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Matherin. Now here's Neesmith. No points so far. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Miles Turner. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Neesmith taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Toronto leading by 19. Pass to Mobo. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Mobo. Pacers with a rebound. Halliburton outside. 4-3. Ooh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Now here's Barrett. Give him 8. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Down low. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Lays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got 12 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Halliburton outside. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Toronto leading by 14. Pass to Barnes. Here's Mobo, guarded by Toppin. Here's Mobo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
The kick out to Walker. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Barrett.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Walker with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Neesmith's shot is off. Toronto has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to Shed. And there's 1:38 left in the second period. Good. Shed's got his second basket.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Now here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors lead by 16. Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Barnes in the post. Working on Walker. Barnes, no good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. There's Neesmith with a 3. Here's Toppin. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Here's Shed. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pacers trail by 18. Halliburton on the wing. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Barrett. Fires for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
And here is Barrett to the left wing. Here's Shed. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Toronto leading by 17 at the end of the period, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17.
Kenny, how'd you feel about it? They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when you're second...
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Brandon Ingram, Jakob Poeltl out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's quickly in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Count it. Good. Barrett's got 17.
Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside, and he got creative to score there.
Quickly against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Puts up a 3. Rebound Toronto.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Barrett. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Turner. Nembhard outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Oh, drains the 19-footer. 6 points for him.
Well, the offensive versatility of Pascal Siakam. He can hit shots from a variety of spots.
Quickly passes to Dick. Left side Barrett. To the inside. Here's Poeltl. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Now here's Nembhard. He's got 10. Halliburton outside. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 9 rebounds now.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his 3-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
To the left side wing. Here's Siakam. Here's Mathurin. Rebounded by Ingram.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Now here's Quickly. He has 7. Pass to Dick. And here's Poeltl. Turner covers. Nice move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Poeltl's frame is thin, but he is a physical big man, one who's good at getting the D to be overly aggressive inside.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Poeltl nails both of them.
Around the league, there's a lot of appreciation for how well defined Jakob Poeltl's game is. He wants to rebound, block shots, and score inside. Simplistic, but effective.
The drive by Nembhard. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Raptors lead by 21. On the wing Quickly. This one for 3. Here's Poeltl. And that one drops for him. Poeltl's got 6 here in the quarter.
Smart to get Poeltl inside with the ball. The big man's so easy to get it at close range.
Here's Turner. Toronto grabs the miss. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Quickly passes to Poeltl. Shoots over Turner, and another basket for Toronto. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Siakam. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Siakam's got 10.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Ingram against Siakam. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. And here's Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Inside. Here's Quickly. Halliburton with some nice D.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And that slam had some power behind it. Mathurin is just so much fun to watch.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Quickly. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. 9 points in the game.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Siakam. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Raptors lead by 21. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 11. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Halliburton. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Sends it home from three-point land.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Mobo. And the layup is good off the glass. Mobo's got his first basket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Turner. 17 points in the game. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Outside Ingram. Quickly from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got assist number 5 here tonight. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Now here's Walker. No points yet. Can't hit from in close.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
McConnell against Quickly. Here's Boucher for 3. Offensive board. Dick. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From the high post. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Nesmith's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Boucher. Walker pulls down the board. To stop the run. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from McConnell. Halliburton's got 8 points here in the quarter. On the wing, Grady Dick, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Mobo. The three from Quickly. On target from range. Quickly's got 15 points.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Now Quickly. 15 points in the game. On the wing, Grady Dick fires the three. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Neesmith's shot is off. Toronto has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Mobo. Uses the glass on the layup. Mobo's gotten his second bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And that was good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Matherin's checked in for Indiana. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Out left to the wing. Pass to Shed. The three is up. And the Raptors get it back. The Pacers shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. McConnell outside. Walker with it. Three-pointer Matherin. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Matherin's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Pass to Shed. From the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
That one drops for him. McConnell's got his third basket on the night right there.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Matherin. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly Matherin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Outside Barrett. Here's Shed. He's marked by McConnell. And it's Shed missing. And the Pacers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Neesmith. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Boucher. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
McConnell passes to Matherin. He takes it in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Matherin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Shed. He's marked by McConnell. And it's Shed missing. On the wing, Matherin. No good. And so it's Toronto. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. On the floor for Indiana. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's McConnell in at the point.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. And he's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Here's McConnell following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Siakam denying the defense the rebound, using that reach, and then finishing the play.
Outside Barnes. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range. Barnes has got 30 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Now here's Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
McConnell passes to Turner. McConnell outside. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Outside Barnes. Walter from outside. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McConnell. Shoots from 12. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist of the night. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. From the right block. Yep, that one goes. McConnell with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Walter. For 3, Barrett. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Walter. Pirtle with the ball. Turner covers. Here's Abaji. No good from outside. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. But weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Pacers making a change here. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Siakam. Shepard, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Jackson in for McConnell. Robinson, he's checked in for Toronto.
Let's hear it for your Raptors.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Walter. The rebound by Jackson. Well, the Pacers shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. Toronto's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Abaji. Nails it from beyond the arc. Agbaji's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Barnes. From outside the arc. Abaji can't hit. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Shepard. Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Bryant. Albaji with a rebound. Toronto's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Mobo. Pass to Robinson. Here's Albaji. From beyond the arc and then some. Agbaji's got 6 here in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now here's Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Toppin. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
That one is off. And for Indiana, they're shooting 41% here in the fourth. Walker for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Walter. For 3, Robinson. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jackson, the pass to Toppin. A slam dunk by Toppin.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Shed. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Bryant. Robinson can't hit. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds some space. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Walter. Pass to Robinson. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off. Brian doing some work on the inside. Nice soft touch from 10 feet and in.
Here's Shed. Good on the shot. Here's Jackson. Here's Shepard. Outside Walker. To the inside. And it's Shepard missing.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Pass to Walter. Here's Mobo. Guarded by Toppin. That one goes in. Mobo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Jackson, it's hauled in by Robinson. The Raptors shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here's Shed. And a nice finish on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Walker. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Shepard. To the middle. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Abaji. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Robinson. McConnell outside. Pass to Walker. Will it go? Rebound Toronto.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Scotty Barnes.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. So he gets them both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Mobo. Let's go with a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Toronto foul. Jakob Poeltl. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Indiana. Obi Toppin. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Shed. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Mobo. Cranked it in off the glass.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.